right, the busian for Chiam Bebre from the beautiful studios of Onua TV. And yes, Saturday, do say and then entertainment. Biji Ejumede, celebrity gossips, Nyama trendy, social media, and entertainment news. Nina, Niabon Bede, na yede, eba besom, Bibiji Ejumede. So, ya come see Ejumede. So, you best streaming live, Facebook, Onua TV, social media platforms, Nina. So, the updates, bremo, honomo. Yes, and so Ekamo, and conform so yasene, my yedi Ejumede, bremo, reflow sanitary pad. Danny den na me din dance every week bia adanse die foforo ewo hono reflow sanitary pad say ubetimi afro ewo 055 11 11 169 055 111 1169 almost also say ubetimi a check your website ewo www.reflowlimited.com and I say social media platforms ni nyina reflow limited ubetimi a check your out honomum. Darling lemon drink any XYZ red wine. If GMR Industries Ghana Limited or more wager or more and or more producers of darling lemon drink any XYZ red wine. Let's say ye share mu say dia na your cocktails papa na darling lemon for and na omo eye ni nyina ema yo mo no maso yasne me de adwumede brem omo say 24 ebetimi afro mo e was 0243 485812 and as 0243 310 280. Darling lemon almost taste it, feel it, and those you know if you're no out insecticide spray and mosquito coil almost so I saw yasin din ma ye de ejumede ebrem e Biribi Gyegye ewo Onua TV u premium television show premium na say ye sha say ya na say TV afoforo nyina asa obia atena sidin omo behwe de adwabroni ene me expendables de ye de ebebremu ene so de eniema atrend social media yi pa ba sem amunim adwabroni se ne ya me ye no bibie ni a mebupo ni nyina eto kama na Saturday say no na me de abesom nyina eno ti moma mentwa me ho sima embra na fe adwumedie no me de atofo mboko ene de sampaye ebedwa me basisi ya. Yeah. I'll be waiting for the countdown. Okay. All right. It was your for na Jumediana na ye koso ye de bremo Biribi Gyegye ye streaming ye come so say ye streaming live Facebook Onua TV bomodia na checking it out wo hono na ye other social media platforms no so na mo bomodia mo akwa follow ye hono ye the updates bremo hono e fa ye do die na che say the expendables omatena say into omatena say so say dia na say bibia ye din say me te ye call commercial break no my receive calls be say ne wo ho enye asem kuma yankasa your brother ye call me Nazareth wajina kunya kama bra bibia boko we dem afro do ma me high five we dia ne say wo be bom paya ma me wo be frame no bom paya ma me na enu an ye hu wa che say ya me pese me ha bebe nyame adwuma no so wo ho ese so ye
ahun fa yira ko che no die
bibia boko there.
You look so good.
Thank you so much and then they call international ayinti no and so me brofo no beba anti na mo fa nche me busiafo ye bra kojo prayer ko so agida kojo kama mi kojo
Odeyo
before me kojo no age so ma adwoa
okay
because I'm so efe me adwoa
sambo biom
mi kojo
ma adwoa
kojo and then executive group no me nya yi
on shall I sure
oh mission be vision be that when so
it's someone to know that be so as who be no be fine also
don't.
Nice.
And some me won't shut down family.
Yeah, I know.
I want them.
Oh.
Me am saying some malaria people say have me.
Yeah, point me san yare, menstrual.
Mate. This is na ade no so akokɔ no. Me nya hu scan so yare no beti akɔ.
Eh, true. E beti me esi. Bibia be fine.
All right, it was your for Derek Money. Money is everywhere. Derek. And then there. Tupac, DMX, Jaru. For the sake of young millennials, no. And the dressing, no. Inspiration, no, free.
Mona be kume. Oh, Mona, I inspiration there. I just stand in front of my wardrobe now.
Na wow,
I combine the boom when I think so I got the results.
Because and then what to say you call Yankees until now. Say the scarf no femu.
O de tira oh. Yeah, kwa buti there o say nyina e bomuko. Ebi nko nya bi.
Sa wo ho.
What I say?
Mate.
Ma so o yare na sika yare.
Say na de ne ya media me ametimi say sika bebam.
Se unya anya sika na ho ato.
Me nya hu ya me okay sisi ya.
Yare papa.
All right. Ebusiafo and your topics are you be discuss it. Yen share that any too much topics and you be discuss one trending story. Just say last week mo ebesi week mu nyina just say trend den na you go straight 2 weeks near any yet say your brother logic your brother your boy Mr. Logica na just say Ghana he nyina enkofo nim no say entertainment industry no odimu akotene pa na for 2 weeks near na stories be make it trends pa airwaves no so na say na mo amunim no say social media platforms ne de cheme ho ma rente wo ho nti no bibi ekoso a eno ane say ring me doorbell na makwakwahwe say den na ekoso lady be I friend most spends a artist from Canada na or the story be betu dwa say your brother Mr. Logic edi ne bone na or the betu dwa no na che say obia ka bi obia ka be say yeso so no tofo mu a aboa bia etimi yeden etia ne so na se na story ne kono na kwakoye se anododro ni nyina ka ema yebra Mr. Logic na lady no oye involved no or get in touch na ono so arewasem na odi ne se ensem na ekoso nyina na ye ma no chance se ono so be den ebeka nenum asem ontimi enkasa because omo threaten no say seven prediasa omo beku no enu nti na ase ode ayem hyehye ede every Ghana na oko back to Canada na che say story no okan story ni wie na mse no adenti na media general for the first in news best in entertainment asem no just say yes ye ni hu adaje yenya ho adaje pa dia master forget na me say no adwabro ni me de beda de nka men sorry na nka men ko hwehwe nsem yi kakra na sebe ye be ma obi national platform so won kasa ana say wo be interview obi e wo national platform so a ese say wo so wo hwehwe asem ni mu se ne be ya questions are relevant no na also wetimi ebisa na me de me kwan so a enye se questions kwa me ko Gyegye evidence facts e de toto ho se ne be ya in case of any emergency na ye so ye wo ye fact any evidences ye so ye de be back ye story eno anti na nsɛmtwerɛfo no eno anti na ye wo ho say ye be ye story no amamo now asɛm no pesa me bonne tofa because enkofo no ankasa omu kyerɛ mu a Mr. Logic abomo apo a whole lot of money asanso threaten omu so obeku omu no omu baako efi Canada ena baako nso ewo America nti no se me adwoa me be kan nesisi a anhwa na me de bi aka ho ana se me yi bi efrim nti the best thing ne se me a me kwohwehwe omu na omu ebeba na enne omu nso aka omu side of the story na fe ye de your phone lines ne so ebetu dwa na mo amopese mo so mo kire mo adwen efa ho no. Nti the long and short of the whole thing, we are looking at the broader picture. Me pese mo betena fie na mo hu ne bibi te se bia Mr. Logic asema ba ene ye ka there be. We are looking at foreigners na omo ba kromu ha. Nkofo mienu ye ni omo betwetwe nkomo no. Sebe omo asefuo bia enye Ghana fo. Just say omo so mati Ghana din ewo mu kromu say Ghana ye baby a asumdue ewo ho odo biakoye ewo ha pa. Enti omo so omo ye omo adwen say ende ye hwehwe kro bi so akwakotena kro ne so na yetimi abie ye company ewo sa kro no so na yenso yetimi age ya home ana yefa bibi say bia retirement kra na ende omo hwehwe globe ne so nyina no Ghana ena omo yiye say omo be dey omo beba Ghana no ma be establish omo businesses ewo ha no mo say, but as it stands now no they are back to their various countries. I just say $1 kra eni omo ho na nipa kra enam omo so enkofo yi eba Ghana in the very first place no me kohwehwe saa nipa no so aye friend Mr. Boache na Mr. Boache kire me kwan a ofa so ono nso o ma diaspora nkofo no mo diaspora no eba kuro nim nti no obe ye ne betwetwe nkomo na wakire bibia ni so ansana afe ye ne enkofo na nkasa omo standby wo Zoom ansana ye ne omo atwetwe enkomo enti no wo hwe Onua TV a tape wo nyonkun text na ka cho mo se adwabroni matinase so de na matinase enti no se Mr. Boache wo standby a mpamocho director na kan person ke ye kobo just a little bit of threat na Mr. Logic edema abaya no yembo eno ansa se ne be ya enkofo bi wo ho mani apaso kakra na ka etimi a refresh omo memory kakra na mon get Mr. Boache ready mame. Oh, all right. Kojo yen famu kakra what say adene sa story ne trend pa. Yes. Mr. Logic any so we hu socials na so.
Yeah, me hu socials and me DHE
diligently. Oh.
Yeah, trying to understand and maybe sir because I am say.
Okay, what am I minute, Mr. Boache?
Okay.
Nah. Hello.
Yes, madam.
Mr. Boache, good evening.
Good evening, madam.
Pacho bibi aboko de.
Yango kwande mona monse.
Nyame adom. Dano o ka che me say o voter region still awo ho ana waba.
You go to WOHO, madam.
Oh, okay. Oba bi na twon akosha wa na.
Oh, ejuma na di me PAAA.
Oh, Samum. Yo, Mr. Boache, me investigations na me ye no, me be find it out to say, Shelley Louise, any Corey Louise, our move United States of America, eba Ghana, currently no, omo Mr. Logic, was serious problem no. Ya say and I'm also, and omoba Ghana kremu.
Eba cho ane okay.
Mr. Boache pacho ubetimi a kyerɛkyerɛ ye ni so sese na obi a etie o na yetimi ye pese ye ne wudi nkomo because so omo nte ayitwi no enti no ye pese wo no wo kyerɛkyerɛ bibia ni so awie se wo wie a ansa na ye de omo so abem me mpese me ni omo betwetwe nkomo first awie ansa na wa ba bekasa esa obi a wo hwɛ kwa betimi akasa e bia wutie ni omo ka na wo nso wo de ba be support omo.
Oh, okay.
Aha, iti na mpesa wo kasa ye ka ye ankasa ye krom kasa ni wi ansa na ye rap poto kasa nim.
Okay.
Me pacho yanko.
Okay, the damo ase so.
Yo.
And there Corey ni shell. Amo ba Ghana.
Okay.
And so mo be do Ghana no or ofi Canada ba no o ye videos. O chicha Ghana picture.
Okay.
And ma Corey ni shell. Ehu so the Ghana and I here near beba. The only in common, I mean, almost in common.
Okay.
Because I'm beba there and I'm a company head near letter. And my own, almost to do Ghana.
Odo company a invitation letter ma omo.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And I'm the bar Ghana.
Right.
So we do Ghana no. It's a share. Na ente the na mo enya issues afa ko for India. Nti no wa movie about that.
Okay.
It's not for initially no omo ntimi ntina ko for India. Nti na wo say omo so omo ba that.
Okay.
Nti ho na mo be ye to mo ni man bi na Mr. Logic. Nti man na abo omo enya dan ya mo ene ade.
Okay.
Nti omo movie about that. Nti ni omo share one say na share omo bie. So said that crew me WOHO. No more friend.
Okay.
I'm a person who come back. Na.
Yeah. Corey initially and Mo.
Corey no.
Okay.
I'm a person who come back. I'm a car. I'm going to issue airport because immigration they have. And I'm doing one thing.
Okay.
I'm going to I'm and I'm a cold here. So you cold here no.
Yeah.
Not just thing. I tell my mom can now say. More introducing Mr. Logic show.
Yeah.
Mr. Logic show was said, I was set. I'm not bet na Ghana an idiot. I was showing me your permit.
Omo your permit to na Ghana ha.
Edit na Ghana has a resident permit.
Okay.
I was showing me.
Okay.
It's that dia. Obeboa am on my year. It's your safe no. Or $11,000 for permit.
$11,000.
11,000.
And so no metimi atena Ghana.
And so no meeting at Ghana. $11,000.
Okay.
And what you know, I was able to attack.
Okay. Omo meti tax. Omo ti Ghana, omo besan so tia tax.
Yeah, tax.
Oh, okay.
Omo nya djuma bia no.
Okay.
Ajion 48,000 Ghana cedi.
Okay. 48,000 Ghana cedi.
Ghana cedi.
Okay.
Yeah, 480 million.
Okay.
So be and we be tax. And I'm so the emphasis our Ghana has it.
Okay.
And the Sadia the issue I want to know. And then send the brain, omo can send the brain.
Aye.
Ajion pita. Say light bill no.
Mr. Logic na je omo light bill ni nyina nso.
Ono di light bill, ono di internet TV ono di.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah na, eso no the air con enye fe. Chance ya, I was me introduce your my senior brother.
Okay.
And I'm just come my senior brother.
Who senior brother no hwan?
I be mu penifo yi.
Oh, okay. Okay. Right.
Some of them about see achieve Mr. Logic and they make court.
Oh, yeah, Shelly ni Corey, omo che Mr. Logic.
Omo chi Mr. Logic and they make court.
Right. Okay.
Me brand the say adwuma ni nyina.
Oh, okay.
Nti omo beli ni ade no. Ana o Ghana e se ko South Africa. Nti e ho na mo tutu issue. Oh, tutu ni de bin. But o South Africa.
Okay.
Na Mr. Logic dey na to do what say. Omo ba the channel music video.
Okay.
Omo ko do o music video director bi obi e ma.
I was South Africa ho.
WOHO, we di 3 months to ho no. Oh, mu so.
Okay.
So,
Omo ko di 3 months was South Africa.
Yes, no, we di 3 months to.
Music video no omo nye twa music video ne de. Omo ti mi twa ne successfully.
What you say?
Music video no 3 months no omo ko di was South Africa no omo ti mi twa music video no kama.
Omo ti dey investigation crash yourself. Investigation crash yourself. Na man no crash no be video no. Mr. Logic no crash be man nika.
Okay.
No crash no. Wani mo no. So no crash na so video no mo ko twa na so mo ti aka no so mo man na wan see the crash.
Okay.
So no checking or train payment and sana obetina ye. Video no ano aye.
Yeah.
Yeah, ba. And I'm more emergency and I call Canada.
Okay.
More so the can name them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you Mr. to be I am. That permit no idea on the same thing. I want your permit number.
Okay.
The logic need chance to say why permit no. Me wo permit fake one or say any man. Mo man.
Okay. How me woni nyina wo ho.
Oh. Wow. Me nyina te say if lady na no dey near cover up no.
Yeah.
Say bibia na asume immigration ni say
Immigration. Yeah.
Yeah, me innocent. Only ma be no kwa airport no ho hwe be. Or the me na so keke.
Okay.
Hey, more no so no. We try that be. And go to your time man. Me see more ni te no. If you run into.
Okay.
If you run into no. Me ko bi say if you run na say e ja me dem e kwa. O ti o 6 months ni omuntia me sika man dey. Ono so e pension ni no o di ni see. And I'm saying again. Me say more. And nine ne kan. I think say na 3,500 today. Me kala di the more 4,000. Or the more 4,000. 4,000 is what time you full year ni na. Ono so wa ama papa ni 1 cedi.
Oje rent is kan wan fa ma efiera no.
Wa ama ni 1 cedi.
Okay.
Papa so mo de na ka 6 months.
Okay. Ntina papa no so etu wo mo no.
Ntina papa ni tu wo mo no.
Okay,
what me like dey with you.
Yeah, me pese ye born tofa ye mre ni nti no.
Okay.
A day na see ye nti a mo ekopie eko back to Canada no.
Canada.
Yeah.
Okay. Ente me mo or bag of dey on the way. You know say okoko he ne ban.
Okay.
And then the man go and now say now logic na interesting no.
Okay.
And yes I lose through on the call.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Boachi, now the mpesa me hu an say like and I'm also and omudi share logic.
And now me so and now man bi okofori dia so.
Wo wadamfo and I'm wo wadamfo no so no omudi share logic no.
No, yeah. Na kokori di obi ani obi bi aka the solo garden.
Okay.
Na omo kobo show wo ho na omo ye I think show wo ho no mo.
Okay.
Ona no yes oh se bobo nyi mo dia me so mo adam dia owo into media ni.
Okay.
Then there me into the na mama.
Okay. Okay. Mate.
Yes. Yeah, nam ta ona me so no mo de hu no.
Now, secondly, me say embra arrest no ebe mu no obra pani be mu na eyi ni be mu no nka ochro check say nka o dey sort it out nti eno so check no
fake check
na go through
fake check nko.
Oh, okay all right
fake check
but I mean we see with time so omo ankasa ewo standby
sure
omo ebeka omanum asɛm no so ukoso a nehwe me de kakra me hwehwe free ho no me nsaka nti no ye de besi ha na yama omo ankasa nso akasa se na be ya yemre no enye yinja ye ti ye da se bebre okay ebusianfo Mr. Boachi na ye ne no edi nkomo no ye pese yankasa yetie senia niema ekọ yansa na ye de Shelly ene Mo ato line so but mpese yekobo logic yekobo sa video no embra just few minutes na fe ye de omato so.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Now, she listen to me carefully. I see all the things you have written. This is the point where me and you are going to have the worst of the problems, and probably if you're not careful, you have to go your way, I'll go my way. All the things you are writing. You are telling me I use your money for my own gain. Don't you owe money to give to Corey? You don't owe Corey money.
No, you owe Corey money.
What happened to them? What happened to the undertaking you wrote?
What undertaking?
You're asking me what undertaking? Eh?
Yes.
So you don't owe Corey. I want you to be frank. Be straight with me. because everything you are saying, I'm recorded. You don't owe Corey no money, right?
You owe Corey money. You asked him for it.
Let me tell you something. If you talk like this, I will fucking murder you. Yeah, I'm going straight with you. If you talk like this, don't step to Ghana.
Are you
I
kidding me?
swear on my father's grave. If you talk like this to me, I'll fucking murder you.
You're serious right
I'm
now?
telling you the truth. Yes. If you talk like this, you cannot go to Ghana.
Wow.
Because you have an undertaking. Yes, I'm telling you, because you are pushing me. You are
Okay.
speaking like a fucking ingrate.
So
Have you shown your family the undertakings you wrote?
So from the
for
beginning, when you said you were going to ask them for money, I told you no.
No.
We told you no, don't ask them.
Hey.
You decided to go behind me and ask them anyway, and took money from them.
Stupid. I'm going to. Who asked who?
Hey,
let me tell you something. Who asked who? Whose video was shot? Hey, listen to me. You see, if you talk like this, you cannot go to Ghana. If you talk like this, it's going to get very bloody for you. If you talk like this, it's going to get very bloody for you.
Good, because I'm recording. I'm recording this too.
You better.
I'm recording this conversation.
Record it.
And it will be sent to the police. Sense. If you want to play with me, I will send it to the police.
Okay, nti no, send any man bloody sisi ano. Yeah, the WhatsApp line no to dwa send be ya mo be send mo messages. Mo am pese mo kire mo adwen so kakra. Mo be send mo be send mo messages 0277 463636 0277 463636. Minsansu siso ba kubium 0277463636. Mon send a WhatsApp mo bi am frɛ ye be be phone line proper but we dey mo betimi send messages na ya kenkan mo hwɛ yen so wo Facebook no betimi e dey mo messages ato ase ni nyina ye be kenkan ama mo. All right, ebusiafo all the way there are some patch say Shirley Lewis any Mo Spence omo aye ready apacho for omo eto so mama Shirley Lewis wo United States of America ho ne ne betwetwe enkomo efri na che se yate asem ni nyina efri omo ankasa omo enum na Mo Spence so enso wo Canada omo ebe join in a bit director yankwa na. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, Shirley, is that you?
Yes, this is me.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm so good. So, the show is in my local dialect, so I'm going to be speaking English with you, and then I will translate into the local dialect. I hope it's okay by you.
That's fine.
Okay. So I spoke to Boache just to have the basics or the synopsis of exactly what transpired, how you people got introduced to Mr. Logic. And I'm done speaking with him. I just want you to go straight into exactly what happened, of what help did he give you people, and then what brought about the chaos. So I'm just listening, and everyone is watching.
Okay, so I want to first of all thank you for having me on, and so that I can share my experience of what happened to us when we were there in Ghana.
Right. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, so when we left for the U.S., when we left the U.S. to go into Ghana, we met Mo and her husband online when they were doing their podcast, the experience that they were having in Ghana. So we linked up with them, and we decided that we would move to Ghana, which was a plan that we had long before we had met them. When we fast forward, before we left, we decided that we were going to basically go and live there.
Okay, so
So
you wanted to come live in Ghana with your husband and family?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Briefly, do you have any Ghanaian descent? Do you have any background, Ghanaian background, or you just decided to, come to Ghana?
Well, no, I don't have any Ghanaian background. We just decided that we wanted to move to the continent. We wanted to come, go home, go back home actually.
Okay.
And when we decided that we would go to Ghana because Ghana is English speaking, and that's where everybody, everyone was going to Ghana.
Right.
So when we met Mo and her husband, we that was also solidifying the fact that okay, we are, we have people that was there that was experiencing the lifestyle in Ghana.
Right.
We decided that we would get our housing and that kind of stuff before we arrived, get
Okay.
everything set up, and we did that by, getting housing, through Mo and her husband, and she
Shelly,
did.
can you hold on a second? Just hold on a
Yes.
second. I think Mo is online now. Hi, Mo.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Am I positioned properly?
I think so. Or you wanna sit a little bit better?
Turn it.
Okay, should I turn it the other way?
Yes, yes.
Turn it this way?
Right.
Yes.
It's
Hello.
it's fine. Yeah. Are we good?
Okay.
Oh, okay, Mo. So you're just gonna hold on a little bit so that Shelly can just finish up with her story. Then
Okay.
I will intermittently ask questions because you introduced Mr. Logic to Shelly and
Yes,
Corey, correct?
that's correct. Yes.
Yeah. So intermittently, if I need to ask a question, I will ask. So just hang on, Shelly. Let's go.
Okay, so when we decided, we'll get Mo and her husband to get us our housing, get us set up, and we just would just go to Ghana. So, throughout that process, we, got all of that set up. When we got to Ghana, that is when we met Mr. Logic. He was there at the airport with Mo and her husband, and had he had someone from immigration meet us at the airport and brought us through. So that is when we met him. That was the very first time we met him. That week when we went, they took us to our place, and we needed more furniture because our stuff from the States wasn't, going to arrive not till probably 3 months out. So we went and we got some stuff. He took us around, he got us, help us get our stuff, get the place furnished and the whole 9 yards. All this time we realized that he was very popular because everywhere we go, everyone knew him, Mr. Logic, Mr. Logic, Mr. Logic, and we were like, okay, this guy is well known. He's, we don't have no reasons not to believe, that he's well known.
Right.
So a couple weeks in, he approached us and said, this was in May. A couple weeks later, he approached us and he said, you guys know that Mo is, I'm Mo's, she's going to be signing to my record label, and if you guys are interested, you guys can, be on the team, and we're looking for people to be on the team. And because you guys are international, this will be a team to be reckoned with and that whole 90. So we were like, okay, no problem. Because, our goal, especially my husband's goal, was to come to Ghana and, open a music studio so that, those up and coming artists would get the opportunity to come into the studio and record and, put their music out there in a legitimate way instead of being in the mall and, that kind of thing. So that was my husband's goal. My goal was to come and, meet people that would be able to help me open a boarding school for kids. So when he approached us about the music thing, that was right where my husband's at, because that's exactly what he wanted to, what his plans were.
Okay, so basically, you and your husband were coming to set up businesses here. You were coming to build a boarding school, and your husband was coming to set up a studio so the up and coming
Yeah,
artists, music artists, can record and then put their music out there.
right.
Great.
Yes. Right. So with him approaching us like that was like a tick off of the box for my husband. So he told us, well, if you guys, I can put you guys to, on the team, and what you would need to do though, you guys would need work permits. So we were like, okay, so what would we need to do? Because if we are going to be living there, of course, we need to get ourselves, straight in the country. So he said, well, you guys have, till May, because our visas was only for 3 months. So by the time we got to Ghana, we were in our second month. So the third month would have been June. So he said, well, you guys would need to get your work permits because you don't want your visa to expire or not. They're gonna send you guys back, and you can't overstay and that kind of thing. So we were like, okay, how much would it cost? So he said to us it would be 3,000 each, myself, my husband, and our son. So we were like, okay, but my son, why would he need a work permit? And he was like, well, that would just be for him for his permanent residency. He would become automatically permanent residence. So the 3,000 would be for 3 years. And you guys then, after the 3 years, you guys would then apply for citizenship. So that was
Let, let me let me let, let, let me get this straight. When you were coming to Ghana, did you go for your visa in Washington, 45th Street,
yes.
or you went to New York?
I did it online and it went to Washington.
It went to
Because
Washington.
at
Okay.
that time, remember, it's COVID was still a little bit,
Yeah.
on the scale there. So they wasn't allowing anyone to come in. So
So
we
50,
we had,
90, $50, $90. Which one did you go for?
it was $60.
$60. Okay.
$60. 60 US dollars,
And that
yes.
was the Ghana High Commission in America, right?
That's correct.
Okay. So when you got into Ghana, he said you will need permit to live in Ghana.
Yes. Yes.
And that was $3,000 per head.
Yes.
Okay.
And
So
then he said, it would have been an extra 1,500,
okay.
bringing that to, I think, an extra 2,500 for processing fees.
Right.
So in all, it was like 11,000.
It was like $11,000.
Yes, 11,000 US dollars.
Okay, sure. So, in a nutshell, what happened? Did you get the permit?
No.
Why? What happened?
When he told us that we will need to give him the passports, that he has people in immigration that would get us our work permits back quick. It would take at least, he said, 2 to 3 weeks. So he said, give me all passports, let me get my people in immigration to get this all set up and what. So a few weeks, like that same week after we gave him the $11,500,
Okay.
he he told us then, I think it was the Friday, he said, you guys would need to pay, because he has a record label and he's employing people from outside the country, internationals, we would need to pay taxes. So my husband like, why would we need to pay taxes? Well, we haven't even started working or getting paid yet. And he said, well, that's how the Ghanaian government is. That's how they just operate. You don't have to be working there. If I have a business, he said, I have the record label. So once they see that I'm hiring people from the outside, they're gonna automatically want to take taxes. He said if he was hiring someone from Ghana, they wouldn't bother him. But because we are from the States, the United States, we're gonna have to, pay the taxes. So he said it was $2,000 per month, which we then decided that we'll give him 2,000 each, 2,000 for me, 2,000 for my husband. But we were like, okay, so what's the overall? He said it would be in our best interest to just go ahead and pay all one upfront. So it was 48,000 CDs that we give him then for the taxes.
Okay. Right.
So
Shirley, I just want us to wrap to make it a little bit summarized. In a nutshell, how did you discover that you were never going to get your work permit or nothing of that sort existed?
well,
How did you end up arresting him?
okay, we kept asking him over and over for how long would it take? You said 2 weeks. Then it turned out to 3 months. Then he said, there's a lot of things going on in immigration and you got to wait. So we kept asking and asking. What made the matter even, what got us to that point is when let me back up a little bit.
Right.
He asked for the money. He said, if you want to be on the team, it would take $10,000. And that would also help with Mo's career. So we were like, okay, we want Mo to be successful, but I say, so is this money going,
Okay, Shirley, just hold on a second. Because Mo is part of the $10,000, and it was for the same money that she was threatened by Mr. Logic. Just hang on a little. Mo.
Yes. Okay.
I want you to throw more light into that side, because listening to the audio recording of you and Mr. Logic, he was threatening you. And then he said there was an undertaking saying that Corey and Louis are supposed to give you $10,000 to help your music career in Ghana, which Shirley and Corey gave to Mr. Logic. Can you tell me just that little portion, just because Shirley is talking? Let me just clarify that part. Can you tell me exactly what happened? How did the $10,000 got to Logic? And if it got to Logic, did you see it? Did it get to you? Was it invested in your music career in Ghana? It was meant for a video shoot in South Africa. Did it happen? Tell me about the $10,000, that part.
Sure. Okay. So I remember we were in the car. My husband, myself, and Mr. Logic were speaking in Mr. Logic's car, and he was saying that he would like for Shelley and Corey to invest in my career. And my husband and I instantly said no. We said no, we are not interested in that because we just want them to be our friends, right? Because they did not come into the country to support my career. As a matter of fact, I didn't even come into the country for my music. We came into the country to help to develop, buy some land, get some people, some diasporans to come into the country to invest in building a community, creating jobs for people. That is the reason why we came into the country. And that's how we met Shelley and Corey. So
okay,
when
so
he told me,
just a second more. So it means that you didn't come to Ghana because of your music career. You came with your family to set up a community, to create jobs for people, if I'm getting the whole
Exactly.
picture. Okay, okay.
Yes,
all right.
Exactly.
Okay,
It
go
was,
ahead.
so, yes, so, like, I'm just fast forwarding.
Yeah.
So when because you're asking about the actual money. So with the money, we said to him, no, we're not interested in them giving money. We just want them to be our friends, and that's it. The music will be separate. So we were under the understanding that he was not going to ask them. All of a sudden, there was a meeting. They had a meeting at my house. So
Okay.
it was Shelly, Corey, Mr. Logic, and my husband. They had a meeting at my house, and that's when they announced that they invested $10,000 in my career. I was very surprised because earlier I made it known that I was not interested in their money. However, they already been sending the money over to Mr. Logic. So I was very grateful. Of course, I was very grateful, that they were able to do that. So fast forward, that money, there's no way that money was ever spent on my career because, first of all, nobody really knows who I am. Like, he did not do anything with my career. I shot 2 music videos, and mind you, I was also forking out thousands and thousands of dollars for my career. So, and every time I was saying, okay, when are we going to work? When are we going to do this? When are we going to shoot this music video? When are we going to go to this station? When is the work going to start? When are
Yeah.
these billboards going up? That we already paid for all these things. And he would keep delaying, and he always had an excuse for everything.
Okay, Mo,
So
I get it. I just wanted to be sure that the $10,000 from Shelly and Corey got to Mr. Logic. So, yes. Okay, so
they definitely sent it. Yes, they sent it to Mr. Logic.
Okay, good.
So
So-
he was saying,
I wanted Shelly to finish up, and then I
Okay.
come to you so you can also tell us about your work permit, whether you got it or not.
okay,
Shelly,
sure.
yeah. So Shelly, can you
Yeah.
continue, please?
So when he told us about that $10,000,
Yeah.
Corey, my husband, asked him, are we going to get a contract? Because if this is money that we are investing, we need to have a contract. So he said,
Yeah.
yes, sure. Of course, you will. I will get my lawyer to drop a contract. So monies was given, and every month, every so, my husband kept on asking him, where's the contract for this $10,000? And he kept, my attorney, I have to go and visit my attorney. She was out the country. And then he another time he was saying that he has to go, and she already has the contract drawn up. And, so it kept going from month after month after month, excuses. So what made us press these charges fast forward against Mr. Logic is the mere fact that when we kept asking him about the work permits, he kept, I'm going to call my guy at immigration, and I'm going to, see how how far the process is. It's coming. But what make us not really, worry about it is because, in the early stages is he took us to immigration. He did took us to immigration. We got fingerprinted, we got photoed, and we were like, okay, how soon after all of that? But what made us start realizing that there was something wrong, Mo and my husband had a conversation, and it appears, well, he came to us, Mr. Logic came to us and told us that there's this land that has all this gold that belonged to this reggae artist Sizzler. And Sizzler is not doing anything with the gold, and he wants to give us the land so that we could, excavate, and get the gold and that kind of thing. And it would cost us 15,000 US dollars. But when he spoke to Mo, he was giving Mo a different price, but he never told us that he mentioned the same land to Mo. And he never mentioned to Mo that that he mentioned the land to us. So we started to get a little bit suspicious, like, why is he offering us the land and still going and offering Mo the land, the same land? So we decided, we start, asking him for our passports because we started to feel like, okay, we told him that we had to go to the American embassy and we would need our passports. So he told us he will go and get the passports from immigration. He said immigration had the passports. He will go and get the passports from immigration. The following Wednesday, he brought the passports. Then we asking how much longer, if they're going to give you, how much longer are you going to, it's going to take for us to get the permits.
Okay,
So
Shirley, hold on a second. My time is not enough. So I want you to wrap it up. He was arrested and he decided to write a check.
Right.
Tell me what happened when he wrote the
Well,
check.
we were supposed to go to court that Friday and he asked to meet with us the Thursday so he can talk to us about, giving us back our money.
Okay.
So we did agree to meet with him and he basically told us that he's going to write us a check and it will be 2 checks, but it will be post dated. And he wants that when we go to court the Friday to let the judge know that we already settle everything. So we were like, no, we can't do that because if you are giving us a check, we need money right now, not the following week. However, when we went to court, he's not guilty. Wednesday came, there were no money there for those checks. The checks bounced.
Are you sure? When you got to the bank, what did they tell you? Did he
When
have?
we went to the bank,
Yeah.
the teller told my husband and the gentleman that went with my husband that all Mr. Logic had in the bank account was 3 CDs.
Right. All right, Shelley. How many checks did he write?
2 checks.
So I'm sure the second one went through.
No, there was no money. The first check was to be cashed the Wednesday. The second check was supposed to be cashed the Friday. There was no money.
Okay. All right. Did you get back to the CID in charge or the prosecutor in charge of the case? And if you did, what was their response before you left Ghana?
When we first of all, when we first pressed charges, we went to Adenta police station.
Okay.
And the reason we had to take it to headquarters was because Mr. Logic had someone in the police, Adenta police station,
Okay.
that was playing around with the case.
Okay.
So we were advised to take it to headquarters. And that is where everything started moving forward. Yeah, that's when everything started moving forward.
Okay. All right. I would have to let Mo also speak, but how do you feel now with all this issue and all the suffering that you people went through here in Ghana? I understand your husband is a U.S. Marine?
Army.
Army, okay. How is he feeling about the whole thing? Because the last time we spoke, you told me you people spent everything. You literally used all your savings, everything.
We went to Ghana with all our savings to do what we said we wanted to do, and that was to give back to, to help develop Ghana.
Okay.
So my husband is very, very, very hurt. He
Okay.
feels like responsible that he had put his family, myself, my son, and put us in this bad situation.
Yeah.
Um, right now, we are really disappointed because not only in just Mr. Logic, but we are also disappointed in the legal system there in Ghana. That's just, how we feel because, we kept, every time there was the case was called, we were going there and Mr. Logic did not turn, Mr. Logic turned it one single time out of the 4 times we were there. And it seems that they were just, playing around and making it seem like no big deal. Even immigration, it was like no big deal. The police, no big deal. Y'all are Americans. Y'all, y'all have more money. It was like they didn't understand that this guy took us for everything. He even took the rank we give him, 71,000 CDs for the year 2024, 2025. He took that and didn't even give the landlord. The landlord called and they put signs on our door. All of our stuff is in Ghana under siege by the rental board or whatever it is.
Oh, the landlord has confiscated your properties because you haven't paid the rent.
Yes, and we paid him. We give him 71,500.
Oh, you
CD.
gave the money to Logic to pay the rent for you.
Yes,
Eh,
because he's the one that went forward for the house.
okay, okay, okay. I must say it's quite frustrating what you went through in Ghana, but trust me, we are very loving people here. Sometimes when you go to a foreign country and you get into the wrong hands, things like these are bound to happen. I don't want you to take it at heart that Ghanaians are bad people. We are not bad people. We love people, and also we are very peaceful. It's rather unfortunate that you said you don't believe in the legal or the judicial system in Ghana. It is not what you're thinking. You just got into the wrong hands. Trust me, the system in Ghana really works. And I am not going to tell you right now that make more money and come back and, um, open your businesses and then, your community, your boarding school or whatever you want to do. But I really do want to apologize on behalf of Mr. Logic. And yes, I feel that he's done stuff that has really brought some sort of embarrassment to all of us because he's our brother. When it comes to entertainment, showbiz, he's a brother. But since it's still in court and then you're going to come back to Ghana, I am very, very optimistic that this time things are going to turn around. And then the justice that you deserve, all your money will be refunded. How about that?
I would, not just for myself, Mona, but for my husband,
I know.
because the plan was for my husband, for especially him after serving his country and he decided to move there. It
Yeah.
is for, a peace of mind for my husband that we get our money back because
Yeah.
that was not the plan for us to come and be extorted like
Yeah.
that.
I
We wanted to
understand.
come and be at peace.
I understand. Um, when you went to the United States Embassy in Ghana, what did they tell you when he took your passports? Were you able to table all these reports to them?
Yes, we told the United States Embassy there in Ghana that, what was going on.
Okay.
And they basically told us that we should not have been given anybody our passports, that the right way to get our, any kind of citizenship or work permits would have been directly to immigration.
Exactly.
And they took information, they took his information,
Okay.
and they informed us, they, told us basically what we would need to do.
Okay.
But
That
we did
I
notice
wouldn't
that.
want you to disclose it on national TV. So you can hold on to that. Let me just quickly go to Mo. Mo.
Yes.
Okay. So Shelly actually did all the talking when it comes to the work permit and stuff, because I am very optimistic you went through same.
Yes.
So
I have,
let's fast forward. How much did you pay for yourself, your dad, your daughter?
yes.
Okay,
And
so let's take it
my
from there.
husband. So we had in total for 3 years,
Okay.
we paid $10,000. $10,000 for 3 years.
For the work permit?
For the work permit for myself and my husband, and then the residency for my father and my daughter.
Okay. Okay. So what happened?
So the same thing, he said that we needed to hand over our passports to him so that he can hand it to immigration people, so that they could sort it out. So we also did the same thing. We did a police check. We did the health check as well. We did all the things that Shelley and Corey did as well. And it was just a waiting game. We were waiting, and the same thing. He was always procrastinating, saying, "Oh, it's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. They're busy. There's a lot of people coming into the country, so we just have to be patient with it." So we just basically we were just waiting for our passports. Still.
Okay, Mo. At what point in time did your husband felt threatened and decided to leave the country? Because from my investigations, your husband was threatened, so your husband was the first to leave before you. At what point did things get really messy, where Logic started? Was it you or Shelley? Which of y'all got the immigration officers coming to your house? I mean, someone coming to your house posing as immigration officer. Was it you, Mo?
Oh yeah. Yes, it was me. So yes, immigration came to our house. Yes.
Were they in their uniforms?
No, but we've seen him. I've seen him on TV. I think it was a Belgian woman that was. There was a big story about some Belgian woman who came into the country and he ended up deporting her. I'm not sure if you remember who that person was, but that same person who got the woman deported, he came to our house.
Okay.
So yes, like he came. So Mr. Logic and myself, we went to the immigration office, and that lawyer man, that whoever he is, he came. He followed us back to my house because he needed to see how we were living, and that's when he met my husband. He met my daughter and my father.
Okay. So,
yes,
Mr. Logic, let me chip this in quickly. The reason why today you are talking is because Mr. Logic has it all over on the blogs or the vlogs that you two had something intimate going on, like you guys were dating, and your mother even asked him to marry you, and you are just being bitter because he doesn't want to date you no more, and that's why you're out here trying to tarnish his image.
Oh my goodness, that is all complete lies. That is complete lies.
Have you at any point in time fallen in love with him before, like even have a crush on him?
So sorry, I didn't hear you.
Have you ever, in any point in time, fallen in love with him before, or even having a crush on him?
Oh no, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. And one thing I actually do want to say about that is with Bulldog, I'm actually very disappointed in Bulldog because he went on national television and lied about me, and I'm really upset with him. I'm so upset. Like I don't even know Bulldog. I don't know Bulldog from anywhere. So for him to say that he knows for a fact that Mr. Logic and I had something, or that my mother wanted me to marry Logic, and all these are all lies. This is complete foolishness. So I just want to let Bulldog know, Bulldog, I'm very disappointed in you for what you have said. You have made people think something different of me when you know nothing about anything. You know nothing about anything, and you're trying to.
So, Bulldog. Well, let me come in. Bulldog is just a pundit on a show, and I think at that point in time he was just airing his view about whatever was going on social media, because before Bulldog came talking, he had already seen on the blogs that Mr. Logic had said to all the bloggers that you guys were dating. So I think he was just making or putting his point across based on what he read on the blog. So I don't want you to take that at heart. That's what pundits do. So please don't take that at heart.
That's cool, but he said he knew for a fact. He knows nothing.
I do get it. Can we not just let's just leave that part. Now, finally, I just want to wrap up so that we have some few other calls that we will be doing. I asked you to go see an institution in Canada. You were there.
Yes.
You were given a number to call.
Yes.
Did you do all that? We don't have to put all the details out here, but did you do all that?
Yes, I have done all that. I actually went directly to the police station.
Okay.
And they also gave me a number to call. I called them. They had the police come over to my house, and I had to make a statement.
Okay.
So everything is out on file right now, yes.
Okay, that is fine. So finally, I know I don't even have to ask you if you people are going to come back to Ghana to, finish the business that you people started. I know you guys are so peeved, you people are so angry, and it's not going to be possible. But hey, let's give it time. Let's give it time. You guys put yourself together. Now you are a family. We love you people in Ghana, and we would love you people to come back. And then I heard Logic told you can't come to Ghana, and so your father and your daughter are stuck up here, right?
Yes. Right now, my father and my daughter, they're still in Ghana right now. And I'm trying to get back to them. It's just very hard because financially, it's just really hard. I just don't have the money right now financially, but I'm really trying to get back. The issue is I was trying to see if they can even come back to Canada.
Yeah.
The fact that Mr. Lucky has taken their passports, I'm having an issue, getting them back into Canada. I've been dealing with the Canadian embassy.
Hold on. Who took their passport?
Mr. Logic took all of our passports, so he has my father's passport still, and my daughter's passport.
And okay. So the people I asked you to call, did you say all that to them? Those who came to your house in Canada, did you tell them all that he's got the passports of your dad and your daughter?
Yes, they know everything. They know all of it. Yeah.
Okay, that is fine. You are going to get the passports back, okay?
Thank you.
Yes. So, yeah. You are on one of the biggest shows in Ghana, one of the biggest platforms in Ghana. And I just want to take this opportunity to apologize on behalf of all Ghanaians, including Mr. Logic. It's rather unfortunate that you had to go through all these. But be rest assured that you're going to get the passport and you're going to reunite with your family. And I don't want anybody to threaten you that you cannot or you can never come back to Ghana. You can always come to Ghana and nobody will do anything to you. Like you rightly said, we are loving people, we are peaceful people. So we'll always look out for you. Whenever you're ready to come to Ghana, just give me a call.
Thank you.
I just want you to smile. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. It's not the end of the world, okay? Yes, everything will be fine. Right. So I would have to, before we wrap up, do you want to say something?
Yeah, I just want to say, we really love Ghana.
Yeah.
We moved our whole life there. Our whole life is that we shipped all our belongings there. So we never planned on leaving Ghana. That's Ghana the whole.
Okay. Quickly, I forgot. You during the time you were being threatened, you sent me a photo of a gun. Mr. Logic sent you a picture of a gun. What was that for?
Yeah.
What was that about?
Oh boy. So you know the song Murder Line that everybody's talking about, how the beef between Chakawale and Mr. Logic. So that very day, that song, Murder Line, I was there when he recorded it.
Yeah.
And I was there when they made the instrumental and everything. I was there for the whole thing. So, but before he went to record the song, we were outside the studio.
Hold on.
And
The song, when our dancehall superstar Shatawale and Logic had when they had the tantrum.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. So that song, that Murder Line song that he created.
Yeah. I think Logic made, he made a song, yeah.
Yeah, so I was there. I witnessed the whole thing. I was there. But
Okay.
before he went into the studio, he said that he has a plan that he will go and see Shatta. He will go and visit Shatta alone. He said he will go alone, and when he's alone with Shatta, he will shoot him in his face and then walk away.
Whoa. Hold on. To repeat that. He will go visit Shatta.
Yes.
Alone.
Yes. Yes. He said that he will talk to Shatta and try to make Shatta feel like there's still love there. And then he will try his best to go and see Shatta alone and then shoot him in his face and then walk away. Just walk away like nothing.
And that was the reason why he sent you a picture of his gun.
Yes.
Exactly.
I see. Yes.
Okay.
He says that his friend has the gun and he will go get the gun from his friend and then go and do that. And I believe him. You know why I believe him? Because I remember we were talking once about his artist that had passed away.
Yeah.
And the way his artist died is the same way he threatened my life. It's the same way he said that what he will do is if anybody messes with him, he will call one of his rough boys and on their motorcycle and just hit that person or kill that person, and the motorcyclist will drive off and nobody will know what happened. Nobody will know the difference.
Oh, just like it happened to his artist, Vibrant Fire.
Yeah. The same thing happened to Vibrant Fire. So now I'm trying to put two and two together.
Okay.
Because I was hearing that Vibrant Fire and him were having issues. And, I even heard about Willie Roy.
Okay.
Willie Roy and him were also having issues. And all of a sudden, Willie Roy ends up dead too. So I think there needs to be more investigation, with all these things. Because the way he threatened my life, I felt it to my core when he said it. I believe him. I believe him. And I feel like this is not the first time he has actually murdered somebody.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Okay.
I'm not
Okay.
joking.
Okay.
I think there needs to be some investigation.
Okay. Definitely. We are going to look into it. All right. Shelly, are you there?
I'm here. I'm here.
So unfortunately, my time is up, and I gotta go. But be rest assured that whenever you're back to Ghana, we are going back to the legal system, and trust me, it works more than you can imagine. And you are going to get a solution for this problem. Definitely, it's a promise.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, and please tell Corey that I got him, so he should just relax. Everything will be fine.
Well, he will be happy to hear that.
Yes, please do. Thank you so much, Mo.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
All right, baby, I gotta go. My time is up, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for getting in touch, and I promise you everything will be fine.
Thank you.
All right. So we're sending you lots of love from Ghana to all of you, both of you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
We love you. We love you. We love you all. Okay. Ebushafo pacho ye ntwa ye ho si mamra sisi a. says a new sound no. And no one a black with your no. Straight to your pandits and then your pandits and Shadan Kasai. Young call straight to your bra. Kojo Freco. Kojo creative phone in now, move papa. Young quay. Kojo now to Ghana, what your permit dear? And now Trump deporting conference Ghana for you deport here. I would a citizen. Oh,
okay. So, Meti, Mami from you,
no,
yeah. And let me start from here. Mami no. We can't Spencer. That's the name.
Yeah.
Good. Shelley. Okay, so let me start from here. One will say logic. AOB. Or issues.
Issues, Ben.
There are too many issues surrounding logic. Too many issues that chunk of it to improve will be brave. Yeah. Ebi or why yes, sikasem, ebi or why nyom tuo, yes, obi say and all that. All that I'm trying to say is that he has too many issues around him. But let's not forget to say, in as much as our issues, there are too many other issues to be a we fail to interrogate as pundits. We fail to interrogate it as people. Yambra eye nkrofi asemiso.
Yeah.
I have listened to them keenly with all the issues that they were raising. And funny enough, my men are nearly doing common first, Spencer. Sorry,
Shelley.
Boache. No, I'm starting with Boache.
Okay, Boache.
Yes. Boache confirmed that Abayoa, your friend Monique, that's his name.
Yeah, that's
right.
Her name. Yeah.
Her name, Monique. No, Wukumase. Sorry, Koforidia.
Yeah.
Monique had issues at Koforidia. But Boache failed to tell all of us the kind of issue Monique had in Koforidia.
I can tell you because
I'm raising questions.
It can't be on air because
No. Boache should tell us who James is in Koforidia. The same Boache should tell us what James went through with Koforidia Police Quarters and Koforidia Circuit Court. The affidavits that were signed by James with Monique. Boache should tell us. I was happy when he was able to confirm that Onya issues are Koforidia. So Boache should mention who James is. And I wish they would have been on for me to speak English for them to understand. And let her tell us, all of us here in Ghana, who James is in Koforidia. And what affidavit did she, Monique, signed with the said James in Koforidia? Was it the same music? Was it the same housing matters, land issues that sent James to court in Koforidia? Again, I heard the lady saying, say, Logic et tretino. And indeed, we played the tape. And indeed, Logic did. And for me, Logic failed. It was uncalled for to say, ube ku ubi. That I will blame, your friend is saying, Logic on that. But let us ask and be smart. Why are we playing just where Logic said obe tretino? Logic made mention, say, what you are writing to me. Did Logic mention exactly what she wrote? Did the lady tell all of us here what she wrote to Logic that sparked that thing from Logic? We only heard Logic talking about it, and we are so eager to listen to it. But the girl on the man Logic can't say no. We have not even contested that. Beba, let me finish. The lady has not even tell us anything about that. Why?
Meg. I've watched that movie before.
Mashada.
Jason Statham.
Yes, Mashada.
These are the sharks.
No problem. So I just, as media people, we need to just interrogate.
That's right.
We played a half tape that Logic says, I will kill you, don't come to Ghana. But you played something that I've never heard, and it was good for me. That made me to get to that analysis. That he said that what you are writing to me, what did the lady write to Logic that sparked that controversy?
We don't have time. The screenshots are there. I would have... Because, no problem. Because the girl told him that if he doesn't return her money, she's going to report him to the Canadian immigration because he had told the girl he will get to America and then cross borders to Canada. So the girl wrote to him that she will report to the Canadian immigration so they don't allow him into Canada. Okay, so I think that's where he panicked.
Okay,
and
then the threatening.
Yeah, but all the screenshots are there.
No problem.
But we don't have the time.
No problem. Yeah. Even if we don't have the time, I still have those same screenshots from the Canadian embassy. The Canadian embassy letters that they wrote to Logic, the response that Logic gave, and the response that the Canadian people gave. I have the address here. That is Accra ACS at international.gc Canada. It was written on December 20th, 2024.
I would have to confirm here. That email.
No problem. You can confirm. But let's move on. Meba maameno so ni kunu. Maamene say who introduced who to who. Meba, when they said they are interested in sponsoring Mo and Yomono.
They didn't say they were interested in sponsoring her. Logic just said because the husband is into music, apart from being an army officer, why don't they invest in Mo? Because he is now managing Mo. And then prior to that, Mo had told Logic that we came with our own money to Ghana, so we don't need anybody to invest money into us. But I think Logic didn't, pay heed to it, and then he still went ahead for the money.
Louise, so no about hit of me. We should ask, what's the name? Spencer, right? Is it Shelley or Kelly or?
Shelley.
Shelley. Let's ask Shelley whether the husband was with Logic at Hit FM once upon a time.
Yeah, but you didn't hear them. They were saying that they are like family.
Thank you.
That's why they trusted him more. Yeah.
So I'm coming. The contract that they signed with Logic, what was it for? Was it a 360 contract or it was them to do managerial? We also need to investigate that. They didn't even say it.
They didn't sign any contract.
Thank you. They signed a contract, and I have the contract. I'll show it to you.
That is not a contract.
No problem. But I'll show you a contract that is signed.
Undertaking.
No problem. The first undertaking that Mo even signed with Louis. Do you have it?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me read it to you. What he Shelley signed. In any case, they're talking dollars. Did they really give Logic dollars to the gave cities? And they are calculating it in dollars for us.
Yeah, because they were sending the money in dollars. Before Shelley and Corey came to Ghana, they had sent Logic money. Director, can you put the screenshots out there?
So this is it.
The remittances.
This was a letter written by Monique Spence herself to Corey Louise. This is what it says. This letter is stating that 100,000 Ghana cedis. I'm being specific. I'm not being dollars. 100,000 Ghana cedis that you voluntarily invested into my career as Mo Spence will be paid back to you by Mo Spence, sorry, as originally agreed with the team. I would like to quote by your own words, which were, so he was quoting Louis. I know music investment takes time, so I am not worried. Off quote.
Mikojo.
By this short letter,
Today, no,
by
today,
this short letter.
Today we are in court here because the reason is that everything you are saying has nothing to do with the money she gave for work permit.
No, it is not work permit. You see, we drive the whole thing from music down to work permit. Even if you go to the work permit, let's ask immigration how much they charge for work permit. And let's ask Shelley and the husband. Shelley, what was his position in Mo's music career? Was he not the nutritionist and the one who is supposed to take care of, Mo? Let's ask again what Louis' job was to be in Mo's music career when they signed the contract. All right? So you were coming in to work. Again, I was happy when she also confirmed, or you did, that my husband or your husband is a military person. Good. We should call back Louise and ask Louise, when they were coming and they were supposed to do this working permit, what did he tell Logic? That he did not want his position as a former military person to be in part of the immigration things, because then they would have to refer to CIA or to the military people there. Did he say that?
Mikojo, you see,
I'm raising questions.
Listen,
I just want us to raise all these questions.
You are talking about immigration. That's why I'm coming in I'm coming in like
no problem
with full vim.
No problem.
You see, people who live in the United States, or let's say in a first world country, when you talk about immigration processes, for instance, when you are in America and you are talking about USCIS, now everything is detailed. So now, someone who has never been to Africa, the moment you start talking about immigration, whatever you say, the person would be bound to believe it, because they know how the process works in their country. So if you tell Corey that, hey, if we mention in Ghana's immigration forms that you are U.S. Marine or U.S. Army, it's going to probably delay, because they would have to take a referral letter from wherever in the U.S., blah, blah, blah. He's right. He's right, Kojo. So what you are saying, they are not wrong in any way. They are people who know what their immigration processes are. So the moment Logic brought about that immigration process, they also contributed that, okay, we need to make sure that the right thing is done. So do you think this warrants any kind of fraud? Must you take advantage of them?
No, you see, we are judging, we are prejudicing.
The people are not just talking. They have evidences of monies given to this our brother.
You see, my point here is, I'm not worried about the money.
They are worried about the money. It is not about the music.
You see, my point is that if you think that, say, Oba Obi Chrome, that the processes are to go through this.
Oba Obi Chrome, na se nipa na kachira say, Chiasika say ni yes, I won't mean na a crone, so you will panic. Because Oba crone so that, as a matter of fact.
Why would you want to panic?
It's our own processes, because in America, no, listen, in America, when you get to immigration, they will take this your phone. They will take this your phone that you are having, your laptop, they will open it. If they see any conversation, even with any friend of yours in America, that, oh, Ebia, when I come, mekwa koye juma kakra, no, who's that conversation now? Kojo, or your passport, no, her say, ukra B1, B2 visa. Now, we're saying who's that conversation now? And Kasebium, right from there, they will deport you. So they take their immigration issues seriously.
So if it is, but who says we don't take our own seriously?
You don't get the point.
My point here is that, you see, you're mixing the points for me. The point is that you are new and you want to come to this country. You want to come and work.
Oh, I won't argue with you again. Let me leave the rest to...
Exactly. You want to come and work. Okay.
Just make your point.
Good. The documents that
but you have
I have
1 minute,
seen,
though.
No problem. The documents that I have seen.
Yeah.
Okay, and I can show you to you. The executive
Director,
thing that
can you put
done,
the immigration people permit there? Immigration people said they don't know anything about that. That is the same way any document can be forged.
No problem. If Logic he should be arrested.
Yeah.
That one, no, I support. He should be arrested.
The American the point I'm trying to make is Mikojo.
As far as
if immigration for crowd and permits in ya dia ba contract we bet me ya dia kyerɛ.
Mini problem.
Do you get it?
Mini problem.
GRA for the now.
Mini problem. But my point is that so why GRA? Beba why GRA? What you may immigration, what you may all these things, and we are sitting here, security is sitting here and watching Logic to walk around. Are we okay?
He was arrested, but now they can't find him. He said he's in America.
But how can you say you cannot find him when the guy has a 5-year visa he has taken when he left here? And we are saying
and
that
who says he's in America?
Immigration.
No, who says Logic is in America?
Remember, immigration who they have forged your thing. Na obroni dia bro.
Yeah, Ghana immigration. In the America immigration.
In the immigration thing that I saw Louis, I saw Spencer as working people here. They went for something that's supposed to be working. My point is that whether it is fake or it is genuine, me, Kojo, menye forensic audit person.
Okay.
But my point is that why didn't you let the guy be arrested?
Kojo, the guy was arrested. Okay, after I would have been time.
Arrested and he was left by the same court.
Listen, the boy was Logic was arrested. Once the time in Intel, we didn't want to. The boy was arrested. He was taken to court. He was asked to bring his passport, and then he brought the expired one to the CID. Now the CID in question is also looking for Logic because Logic has taken 41,000 from her to buy a car for her in America.
We should also find out from that same woman.
Do you understand?
That same woman, the relationship he has with Logic.
No.
You see, sometimes,
and even if there's a relationship,
we are quick to judge too many issues. And I'm raising questions for you today to understand, sir. Tomorrow we'll come and sit here, and the things you've said about the same man, done it. Chief.
Asema yenya mutre.
Asema follow
find out. No, me say me na dream do but yeah man kwan.
Mo.
Yeah.
Me chia obi a.
Yeah, so and then there is for Logic you know.
And then me nua kojo nya adwene. No problem. Dey tia me nua kojo nya adwene ne say. Ohun. Ewiase ne nyina ye bobra. Na obi anim da na genkwa ebeba.
Yeah.
Who knows? Ebi ananka Logic oti kurum ha no. Nanka abusuafo ye omo ka sei na genkwa.
Yeah.
Ofuma aduane a sei na abo obra.
Ehia.
Hwe obi nka so obi ye kronkron.
Yeah.
Ina hwe na ye wo mu no. Watimi wakame, wagimi we, wagimi teku, wagimi sempoa ewom.
Yeah.
But how you approach the issue, ene man be ye say e fraud, wapayo, o sheda, ana wan sheda. Kojo ka sembi, ada na audio ni etie fi baabi, na ye ntie fi baabi. Yesi baabi atonfo no ehia no no. Eho ene wo boho. Waba kromu ha. Ko foridia. Obi ni kunu ye ni program. And you introduce you amount say your sound engineer music one. And I also now beti me aboa no. Me born to fa wo.
Yeah.
Yes so now beti me aboa ba you man nwom a ofi Canada be du krum aha. Ono so aha no person nwom no obebo no. And you dey your man Logic. Logic also ye production house.
Red Panther.
Red Panther. We a production house. Ono ni trimu no ukwa abrochiri ama no ne a. Oye eye production house artist no won fa ne sika botom enya hwe o.
Exactly.
Eye wo production house no e na wo bo ne ho bra. Na watimi adidi afri no ho. You understand? Na wo production house Red Panther ya dey fake checks yi. Wa akroya manager no na asagis kafi artist no. No artist no says Canada no ba be hwe wase. You see, that was why I said the contracts are two. Make a die before you bury me. We should learn. There are managerial contracts and 360 contracts. Make a die before you bury me. The lady say you don't see any contract. The lady, according to the audio me I get for a year, the lady don't see any contract. You be selling beer and you're turning around. Which contract was he looking for? You be selling beer and you're turning around. Fast forward. Sika udi kwa yese ujinyi na umutuama.
Yeah.
Sika ubo di beer yutuama. Uji aji tax, uya GRA. Logic ya GRA.
What you could tell my
Me say, brebi any wa just kefi say we shall go with what the year. Rent. One tia.
Meaning so yeah, juma or rent controller. Rent went ya. There's a logic in a whole logic company.
Group of company.
Or tax. Or rent. Or ton sase.
My work permit.
Or permit.
Presidential.
It would be anywhere scan here, Juma. And you see, at the end of the day, you went as logic. But Nguasiano came as Wamaino. Your logic, dear, you could see what Ghana. Shall you politics mu po almost in commode bow? Shall I po? And Kaunim, and Kaubetimi your man Nancy, ne quine swammer. There will pay be on Sabetimiaka in so many ways. Yet, hey, met me new be a deal. And Yemi Trimuse make a bonapo. Business can go bad or go wrong.
Exactly.
But how you approach the business, and the money partners are the fund and one bit say, D afro de me, and I D quan on me namsono, say na mihuno, and I oh, my minya botremano, pay and come out on me ye day ebo. Okay, see a tea in a young toy, Obia Hontono, mo. Of course. Obia Hontono, the father logic, the Nabano, yeah, $10,000. $11,000. Yes, if you're a crab by any could be rent the net 4,000, 500 a month. A year 3,000. Now they'll call you 4,500, we say 4,000. For 3,000, you to rent and also keep you one day. Now keep you one day. And right. If the lady, for whatever message she sent to you, who so be medano, and your security agencies were, your audio swe were her. Shatawale ko fake si aboni tu ana say ya na dey no. So who is Mr. Logic? Who is Mr. Logic? And we've had these characters sit on national television about as if say, you see, me dey be American say mo. Obra na wo bo no. But the wo betimi abo. Say ye takuni sempoa ne kura wa. Masa wo takuni sempoa no. Bo ho bra. And man metena TV so e me ya kesesem. Enko pepe niam bi fa me ye ho man e ma ye kotwa bi wo ho. Because you see the life that the gentleman, if you want to be trying from afar, as if say oda, just say sika oda so no mo, ye ni bi. And so the one the ababeda adampan. Me say I saw a video, if not last year, last 2 years, about him. On Zion Felix. Yeah. Talking about sika Onua spending in a day.
200 million plus a day.
Now ubet na efidie so. Now this ankomo we ya. Omo asabe in case omo follow no. Dia na wo ka kire wo mo. Me it's not about the Onua who was there, who had to do what, no. Yeah. The issue is yes so ba be boa me ama menwoma kwa akiri. Yes so be boa me ama enya work permits because you person a resident of this country. Na yetimi boa ne develop it wo man no by building this community, building a boarding school and everything. And then stupidly, who never see you so? Now, you have the network. Could you practice hey only man for cherry? Yeah. One contact your money now, but buy your person defend you. Scale crowd man 1 CD and D. And so Onua Biribi Gyegye so ever about 5 amano. But we need to tell our brother the truth. We need to tell our brother the truth. But if you shape piano, he should bow his head in shame. What's your unya 1 CD? Our mouth. That's what you about 5 amano. Unim say unye. Yabaka say okatrem say unye wa nyade. That's okay. You can't action. You can't action now. But about 5 man. Yes, unim say logic wa nyade.
Now try to be why dey.
Offer the Jimmy feel.
Money.
What try to be why dey?
Mona.
Yeah.
First of all, I think say I'll big up you and production team.
Yeah.
This is what we call professional journalism.
That's right.
Yeah, because to get a news story, follow up, make sure so you get the evidence and the right source.
Yeah.
I bet you say yes, the thing happened. That is one of the ethics of journalism. One always here.
Yeah. And
you show professionalism in this space. So I say big up to you and then you producers. You have done a marvelous job.
I'm a producer, Stanley, Don Stanley.
Yes.
And Ken Fahid.
What the try?
Gyegye.
Mona, I think say Mr. Logic, a dean logic, but logically it's not logic.
Okay. I didn't know, Kasa.
Yeah, a dean logic, but logically.
Oh, 2 minutes, what?
Mate, logically, it's not logic. Because if it's logical enough, this is an opportunity for him to excel within the space. But look at the way I want to mess up the whole thing. He has messed up not even a side of the story, but a whole country or a country as a whole. Because now they've went back to America and then Canada. The name they'll keep mentioning is Ghana. I went to Ghana. I had a very bad experience. Within the diaspora, the bad experience she had in Ghana. And she did not have that experience with anybody, but somebody who is called Logic.
Yeah.
I think, sir, our immigration, our judicial system is not working well. And our second, Shirley, if she says that, because upon whatever evidences are proving, still, logically, what they are, then she has every right to say that.
Yeah.
Because we're faking Ghana Revenue Authority receipt.
Any immigration.
We're faking immigration.
Work permit.
Check bounces. Work permit. In Ghana.
Land.
No, this is beyond what we are expecting. Again.
What were you expecting?
Yes. Again, Mr. Logic, he lacks the managerial skills when it comes to artist management.
Okay.
But a person of force because when he said that is another avenue, I'll bet me I'm making money. Because through music, through most person, I know the room more education. So he has used that space as a yardstick for him to enrich himself, but not to do the work or deliver the work properly. Send me a better resource now. The people they invest in It's again come back to who is preventing the investor or who is preventing the investor's interest here in Ghana. There are so many instances about between the artist and the investor. Since the artist our fan business supporters, no more regional artists. But thinking, say, the investor needs to also be investing with him. How are we going to do with it? Yeah. Same thing pop up. Our car system here between this company called WOHO Service Consult. That's where Black Sheriff ran away from.
Okay.
WOHO Service Consult. But any case, at the end of the day, the public went in favor of Black Sheriff. Not knowing, said the investor not also on investing a lot of money in the boy's career.
Yeah.
So who is preventing the investor here? Now, Sally, any kunga dream on the bar and said they are coming to build a school, a boarding school, such a facility in Ghana.
Yeah.
Benefit the nation.
Yeah.
But a certain logic.
Who is not logical?
Who is not logical enough? Etimia pakiska we nyina e de gu no nko abotom. Ade ye me yakra po ni say ka owo branches bi ho no manfo ho no akomo omom kakra so to outer. Senya ka me boss ye o sorting outer. Ana ka obo 5 amana. Ka is fair enough.
E ka mu ni nam.
Ka mi mu nam. Na sisi ye. Shekra wa mo bia ani. This is the time I move. If I told me this, I think say I will see a logic as soon as possible. No, the police needs to. No. I see a logic. The police needs to arrest Logic wherever he is. Oh yeah. I say NIB, National Bureau of Investigation.
Yeah.
Yes. Investigation. Now you Logic as soon as possible because you can't be doing this, faking receipts. Faking invoices.
Allegations.
No, any allegations.
Yes.
The things were there on the screen.
Maybe on your court.
No, your court saying general. No. General.
How do you know that receipt is fake?
Fake. This is my time. You are flicking to something here. No. Just the moment I'll check web bounce. We are talking. We check. No, check bounce. The moment I'll check web bounce. Bank. What would people be? Let's listen. We need to protect investors in this country. Now we all don't have the judicial right to say yes or no. Some to pronounce na adani. Now, YNTBB free jail for say what we saw. Fake and I say fake. Okay, no, that is what. Now we will have to get that from the court. She has done proper investigation, or say that's what she heard. But then court will decide. Say what is out there, no? Fake and I say fake. From all that we are talking about in here, asema abatowa, it's alleged. Ye bobo, ye tie Shelley, ye tie that lady.
The rent and so.
Now I will come there.
And I don't know. What permit? 2 minutes.
The person about condemn the whole thing. 2 minutes. Yeah, man. Debbie, and I'm going to need no boss bear. All for logic. So was okay. No, but my mom wouldn't preoccupy and condemn him. Maybe you're crying suddenly when you be until say you be free baby. Maybe now the mamma made the baby. I am a Japan say. So the Kakana Konya can send a better home. You know about no. Because on 19 years, my sofa back was say, I don't know. You need gift, the gift of the prophetic grace. And ya said in here 5 minutes. Name quite a different change. Ubon Pai Mamma Sherman community, yes, in Jacakra, and on that's too much. We didn't watch it. And I did die as a chain, I did the precon. But me says, me tear money, I can say there's an iota of truth. I want some more canimu. But the army yapane kwanya or fast to Gyegye Sikanoa. What Jatum will call to say Obetria. That means Sabia could be I guess it's baby or we need to rectify. As I say, now, but training I couldn't prepare so me. There was Sikano or Jatu say what?
Yeah.
Now, as to say. A document or the money receipts and say you're fake, no. You can't want some publicly. Name one idea to say what I saw say or say was send 10,000 baby or could be but the check rabbi. Meaning so I just say what Jessicano, one fine year Jumano, a honey as seminar Casa. Maybe all the fake documents in who hear me because GR and Rebecca Sama. And immigration take Ghana and almost salary but we don't have to speak for them. Almost agent Rebecca Sama. From their place, we won't talk for them. But the air can't see, did was said, you may go in entertainment sector. Now, when you have to just a case or the edge, maybe. Now, when to find edge, man, I don't need a problem.
I agree.
Name myself, fake. How the audio will fake you,
we are talking about the investors' interest.
I'll get him shows. Minimum shows so. Minimum. Not so sin. I'm now. Logic G's.
Now we hear investor.
Maybe. Mommy, you may work at episode. That's what Mr. Logic G's. Now what the this is all the code. Kaka says our documentation is the home here. Fake. You know who here?
Yeah.
Oh, the music video on again, South Africa. They did it perfectly because everything was nice.
Okay, fine.
So the most important thing now is fraud ni na no ne fa pemiro
logic no South Africa rent no so wanje
I don't know some say na make ho asem yi say what Ghana to just video
when oh Charlie
according to no general logic
logic as
logic I interview Ghana ham yate.
So you being a media person, why would you call logic to get the other side of logic?
And then
for the woman say that no,
Okay. Even
though general, even
friend 1 hour.
If you give him the benefit of the doubt, crapuna, even the threatener or threatening lady Nipono, and no crapo,
happy birthday to Nancy Glover. Obido ba Nancy Glover.
Oh, okay. All right.
According to the lady, so what? Who is the lady?
Good evening. Please, Mr. Logic has done the same thing to my husband too. And my husband is the first person he did it to. He took his money and he is nowhere to be found again. He is a thief. If you call me, I will give you the details. My name is Josephine from Spinkters. My husband is ready to give you a call and all the evidence.
Mr.
Logic.
Before I no, business can go wrong.
Yes,
but you don't put him like the approach to it, this approach to business,
who is not condemning it? Who is not condemning it that I don't know
you're wrong. Business, next week, you better also. Business can go wrong. The most important thing they say nipa no would say ade na word this kanema say yema no. So would be at to sumpua yema no. Business go kojo before I came to before I relocated to Ghana. What do I also do? So you befa artists for Ghana. E de omo ko America ko show. Some de omo kwa me do US embassy na. Bandsmen no be say 5. Omo nyina ye ayi
wo dey assassin we na wo
dey wo for eduma ne wan ye dey ye didi. That is it. What you say? But at the end of the day no show na kwakwa ye wa brochire no as say would happen artist as say would me tia me
everything.
What you say? Exactly.
Now so to be cross
but next week ye the be call no
Mr. Logic needs to be arrested.
More than him the meg we na mo pese mo ni kojo
o share jarabia o say one hwan tutu
bia Mr. Logic akote bia no e wo say we am for topic ni nto so mas mo ba Ghana ya mo so mo ni na ho
okay
no I think so
ya da masi bebre enne na ye pese ye topic we because na nkofo no a me involved no omo wo ho kwan justified say yes so ye ma omo platform no omo so omo ntimi kan omo enum asem nye say da ye be gigigigi ye de so saa enu nti ye da mo ase na ye kai mo say reflow sanitary pad aso ya snama de adwumade abremo and a darling lemon drink any XYZ red wine almost ya snama de adwumade abremo out insecticide spray almost ka ho den and ye de adwumade edi no e ya dwapro ni papa bi mona gucci e ya sa investigative journalism no menyi assistant men shada mpeye nti na men pese ye de diggings bebre e beto abonten because e say kra ye de ye penesa nti onyankopon e de yankwa ekye ya next week Saturday ye follow up say because asemna ko do Interpol ho nkofo no mo America no mo de akọ mo America side na Canada for so de continue ye nja investigation mo na omo ankasa so e de evidence ba e ba beto social media e ba ye ba be discuss enti ye da mo ase bebre ye dom nso bebre mo nkoso na mo hwe Onua TV ene mo #1 premium show Biribi Gyegye. Thank you.